How would you like to get free leads for your real estate business using Google? If so, this is the video you're going to want to check out. I'm going to show you how to get free leads using some of the easiest search criteria possible that you can dominate and get leads and calls coming right to you. Take a look. Hello, everyone. This is Kevin Smullin with 2Q Lead Generation Strategies. Thanks for being here as part of our channel. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We're glad you're here. What we are all about is helping real estate agents dominate their digital marketing so that they generate more leads and close more transactions. So if you want more tips and more tricks, just like we're going to show you today, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you as part of our community. In today's video, what we're going to be covering, we're going to be talking about how to generate free leads from Google. So this is actually an idea that one of my clients came up with. He came up with this idea, asked me how it was possible. I figured out how it was possible. And so this is kind of a combo platter. But one of the things that frequently happens with him and with probably many of you watching this video is you might be calling, it's usually one of two things. Either number one, you might just be picking up the phone, calling people, maybe you got a brand new lead, you called them, and because it is a phone number that they don't recognize, they just let it go to voicemail. So you're leaving a voicemail, and then they'll hop onto Google and search for your phone number just to try and figure out who you are, who it is that's calling them. In his case, this is the second possibility. He's using a service called Slide Dial. I know there's other ones out there, but it's a voicemail drop system to where you provide a list, he records a message, and then there's a voicemail drop that happens where that voicemail will show up on people's phones that are on his list, and the phone never rings. It's just an automated voicemail drop, and they hear his recorded message. So again, when people see that there's a message from whatever the phone number is, they'll just hop onto Google and they'll search for that. So his question and his thought was, hey, is it possible to make it so that when people Google that number, that a video will show up and be one of the first things they can watch to where I can introduce myself? And as I got thinking about it, the answer to that question obviously is yes, absolutely that's possible. So one of the ways that you can make this happen, and one of the reasons it works so easily, is because your phone number is something that is very easy to Google, right? It's an easy thing to dominate as far as the search engines go, because there's not a lot of people competing for that phrase as far as search engine optimization. And so, if like I live in Utah, so if you were trying to get Utah real estate, that phrase to where you were ranking number one for that, that would be really hard because there are thousands of agents, thousands of websites that are trying to dominate that space. So that makes it super competitive and hard to rank for. But your phone number is something that a lot of people may be searching for, but it's also very easy to win at the search engine. So this works for Google, this works for YouTube, and let me show you how this actually works. So I'm going to share my screen, and let me just move that. Perfect. So let me show you the YouTube part first. So he recorded this video. It's, as you can see, it's less than a minute. It's just an introduction that just says, hey, here's who I am. Here's why I'm calling. I put a link to his website in the description so that people can go. And the cool part about that is if you've watched some of my other videos, in fact, I'll put a link right here, about how to use the Facebook pixel to track people that have been to your website. So if they click through to his website from this video, now they're part of that targeting system, and we can target them with ads based on them having been to the website. So again, I'll put that link up here talking about how to install the pixel on your website to target people that have been there. Anyway, you'll notice that if people just search for the phone number, that introductory video is the first one that pops up. When I perform the same search on Google for that phone number, you'll notice again that introductory video is result number one. So he's ranking number one for that video that we created. And again, you'll see right here, this is something that we just did a few hours ago. It's not like it took time for him to be ranking number one. In fact, when I set it up the way I'm going to show you, he was ranking number one for his phone number the very moment I did this. So it's not like I had to do a lot of back end stuff to make this happen. If I go to a Google search and do the same search for the phone number with the dashes included, it's still showing up on page number 1. Now, this one's a little harder to rank for with the dashes, simply because there's lots of different places where that phone number is showing. So like on his website, Facebook page, again, there's all kinds of places where that number is being used, but that video is still showing up on page number 1 search results for that phone number, for the phone number with the dashes. Or if people hear his voicemail, hear his name, if they search for his name, that introductory video is also showing up page 1 because I've included his name in the title. So that is what's cool about this, is it's going to show up in lots of different places, so that if people are searching for any variation of your phone number or your name, you're going to be found and have this introductory video here. So step 1, I highly recommend just sitting down, recording an introductory video, talking about your name, your background, your expertise, leave a call to action, if I can help you, free consultation, free CMA, I don't know, whatever you want to offer, right? But offer something as a call to action, give them that next, give them the opportunity to take that next step with you. But as far as how we set this up, again, it's just a video that he recorded and we posted it to YouTube. Now, if you've watched some of my other videos about YouTube marketing, I'll put a link to that video right here. In that video, I talk about 4 different places if you're trying to optimize videos to get found in searches. There are 4 places where the keyword that you're trying to rank for should be. Now, in this case, the keyword that we are ranking for is his phone number. So the 4 places where that's going to be prevalent is number 1, right here in the file name. So the video file that we uploaded to YouTube, I renamed it and put the phone number as the file name, right? So that's the first place where you want it. The second place is right here in the title. So you'll notice in the title, I've got that number and the name of the agent, so that if someone is searching for either, they're going to find that. The third place where you want it is right here in the description. Now, I'll show you a little trick in just one second, but that's the third place. And then the fourth place where you want that phone number is right here in the video tags. So you'll notice right here for this tag, he's currently ranking number 1, as you saw in the search results for that. Now, the hyphenated version is the second keyword that I put in there, or the second tag, right? So it's the same phone number, but with the dashes in between. Also ranking number 1 for that. Put in the agent's name. This video is ranking number 2 for the agent's name. It's a husband-wife team, that's his wife's name, and so on and so on. So these are the different tags that I use, but the important part is, and this is the trick, so this I want to rank for, this I want to rank for, this I want to rank for, and so you want to make sure that all 3 of these are also used as much as possible in your title and in your description, right? So you'll notice if you look through the description, I've got the non-hyphenated version of the phone number, his name, Visco Real Estate Team, wife's name. Again, these are all things I wanted to rank for, and the reasons why it's ranking is because they're in multiple places, right? But then you'll also notice right here, hey, have a question, feel free to call or text me, and then I'm putting their phone number. But this is the hyphenated version, right? So that way, if people are searching for either the non-hyphenated or the hyphenated version, either way, it's going to be found. So those are really the tips and the tricks of how to make this work. But like I said, this is going to be really effective for any of you that are, doing lots of calling. Maybe you're using a voicemail drop system, but your phone number, your contact information makes it really easy to dominate Google with that, because nobody else is fighting to get that ranked, right? So this is just an easy way that when people search for your name, search for your phone number, that introductory video pops up, and it's an easy way for them to start building trust and getting very used, getting to know your name, your face, your personality. And like I said, it's a powerful, powerful introduction. So that is how you can be getting free leads from Google by optimizing your contact information so that it's popping up first and having an introduction video that goes with that. So if you found that helpful, again, click the little like button below. We love your support and appreciate that. That just takes one split second and that helps us tremendously. Also, if you want more tips, more strategies just like this, please consider subscribing. Also, click the little bell notification so that you are notified every time we put out new content, new strategies just like this. If we can help you, I'm going to put a couple links down below. I got some free resources down there that you can take advantage of, as well as I'll put a link to our website where we offer courses and trainings on different ways to generate more leads for your real estate business. So with that, thanks for being here. I'm also going to put up a couple videos up here just so you can continue learning and getting more strategies and tips. Other than that, make it a great week. Keep crushing it with your real estate business. And if we can be of service, please let us know. Otherwise, we'll talk to you soon and have a good one. Take care.